What is up, animal lovers? Welcome back to the channel where we delve into the weird, the wild, and the downright wacky side of the animal kingdom. Today, we're counting down the top 6 animals with gross but fascinating habits. Now, when I say gross, I don't mean just a little bit messy. We're talking truly stomach-churning, mind-boggling behaviors that might make you gag, but are also unbelievably cool and crucial for these creatures' survival. Get ready for some seriously bizarre adaptations, unbelievable survival strategies, and a whole lot of ew, but wow moments. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. And stick around until the end, because we might just have a bonus fact that will make your skin crawl in the best way possible. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible animal content, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single bizarre beast. All right, let's get gross. Let's get started. Coming in at number 6, we have a bird that plays a vital role in our ecosystems, even if its methods are a little unappetizing. I'm talking about the magnificent, the misunderstood, the sometimes maligned turkey vulture. Now, what makes the turkey vulture's habits so gross but undeniably fascinating? Well, for starters, their diet consists almost entirely of dead animals, carrion. While this might seem icky to us, imagine a world without nature's cleanup crew. We'd be surrounded by decaying carcasses, leading to the spread of disease. So thank you, turkey vultures, for your grim but essential work. But the grossness doesn't stop at what they eat. Oh no. Turkey vultures have a couple of truly unique defense mechanisms. First up, projectile vomiting. That's right, when threatened, a turkey vulture can forcefully regurgitate its stomach contents. And let me tell you that partially digested, foul-smelling stuff is enough to deter most predators. It's not a pleasant thought, but it's a highly effective way to escape danger or lighten their load for a quick getaway. Talk about a power move.
And if that wasn't enough, they also have a charming habit of urohydrosis. This fancy term basically means they poop on their own legs. Now, before you say, ew, there's a very clever reason behind this. The uric acid in their droppings acts as a natural disinfectant, helping to kill bacteria and parasites they might have picked up while feeding on carcasses. It also helps them cool down in hot weather through evaporation. So while it might seem gross to us, it's a brilliant adaptation for these incredible birds. So while their dining habits and defense mechanisms might not be for the faint of heart or stomach, the turkey vulture plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy ecosystems. They are nature's ultimate recyclers, preventing the spread of disease and keeping our environment cleaner. Give it up for the turkey vulture. Gross, yes, but undeniably fascinating and absolutely essential. Slithering into our number 5 spot is a creature that takes gross to a whole new level. Prepare yourselves for the one, the only, hagfish. These eel-like creatures might not look particularly intimidating at first glance, but trust me, they have a defense mechanism that is both repulsive and remarkable. When threatened, or even just annoyed, hagfish can excrete an enormous amount of thick, sticky slime. And I mean an absurd amount. Just one hagfish can produce enough slime to fill a bucket in seconds. This slime is made of protein threads and mucin, and when it hits the water, it expands rapidly, forming a suffocating goo that can clog the gills of potential predators. Imagine being a shark trying to take a bite out of a hagfish, only to have your mouth and gills instantly filled with this incredibly sticky, voluminous slime. It's not a pretty picture, but it's a highly effective deterrent. But the fascination doesn't end there. How do the hagfish themselves deal with all this slime? Well, they have a clever trick. They can tie themselves into a knot and then run that knot down their body, effectively scraping off the excess slime. Talk about self-cleaning. Furthermore, hagfish have a rather unique way of feeding. They are primarily scavengers, feeding on dead or dying marine animals. They lack jaws, so they use 2 pairs of toothed keratin plates to rasp away at their food. They can even burrow their entire body inside a carcass. It might sound gruesome, but it's a vital role in the deep sea ecosystem, recycling nutrients from dead organisms. So while the sheer volume and stickiness of hagfish slime might make your stomach churn, it's an incredible adaptation that allows these ancient creatures to thrive in the deep ocean. They are the undisputed slime kings, and their gross habits are undeniably fascinating. Rolling into our number 4 spot is an insect that has truly embraced the gross in its daily life. Give it up for the incredible dung beetle. As the name suggests, dung beetles are all about, well, dung. They feed on it, they build nests with it, and they even lay their eggs inside it. To us, it might seem like the most disgusting thing imaginable, but to a dung beetle, it's a gourmet meal and a safe haven for their offspring. These little powerhouses play a vital role in ecosystems around the world. By burying and consuming animal waste, they help to recycle nutrients back into the soil, improve soil structure, and reduce the spread of parasites and diseases. They are essentially nature's tiny sanitation engineers. But what makes their habits truly fascinating is the incredible effort and ingenuity they put into their dung-related tasks. Many species roll dung into perfectly spherical balls, sometimes larger than themselves, and then embark on an epic journey to find a suitable spot to bury their treasure. They use their hind legs to push and steer these balls, navigating obstacles and even competing with other dung beetles for the best prize. Some dung beetles are even incredibly strong. Pound for pound, they are some of the strongest animals on the planet, capable of pulling objects many times their own weight. Imagine having to roll your dinner home if it weighed hundreds of times more than you. And the dedication doesn't stop there. Female dung beetles will often create a brood ball of dung, lay an egg inside, and then bury it. The larvae will then have a ready-made food source and a protected environment to develop in. It might be gross to us, but it's a brilliant strategy for ensuring the survival of their young. So while their obsession with feces might seem repulsive, the dung beetle's industriousness, strength, and vital ecological role make them undeniably fascinating creatures. They are the masters of the manure mountain, and our planet is better off thanks to their gross but crucial habits. Buzzing its way into our number 3 spot is an insect that is often associated with, well, let's just say unpleasant things. Get ready for the incredibly important, if a little off-putting, blowfly.
Blowflies are often the first insects to arrive at a dead animal carcass. They have an incredible sense of smell and can detect the scent of decaying flesh from miles away. While this might seem morbid, their ability to quickly locate and lay their eggs on carrion is a crucial step in the decomposition process. It's the next stage of their life cycle that might really make your skin crawl: the maggots. Blowfly larvae, or maggots, are voracious eaters, and they play a vital role in breaking down dead organic matter. They secrete enzymes that help to liquefy the tissue, and they can consume a surprising amount in a short period. While the sight of a wriggling mass of maggots might be unsettling, their work is essential for nutrient cycling and preventing the buildup of decaying material in our environment. Without blowfly maggots and other decomposers, the world would be a much smellier and less healthy place. But the fascinating and still a bit gross aspects of blowflies don't stop at decomposition. In the field of forensic entomology, blowflies are incredibly important. By studying the species of blowflies present on a corpse and the stage of their development, forensic scientists can estimate the time of death. This information can be crucial in criminal investigations. So these seemingly gross insects can actually help bring criminals to justice. Furthermore, in medicine, sterile maggots are sometimes used in a practice called maggot debridement therapy. These specially raised maggots are applied to wounds to clean away dead tissue and promote healing. While it might sound like something out of a horror movie, it can be a very effective treatment for certain types of wounds. So, while their association with death and decay might make them seem gross, blowflies and their maggots play vital roles in our ecosystems and even in human endeavors like forensics and medicine. They are a prime example of how something seemingly unpleasant can be incredibly important and fascinating. All right, we're halfway through our countdown of gross but fascinating animal habits. Before we get to the top 2, I wanted to remind you to leave a comment below telling me which of these habits you found the most surprising or the most, well, gross. We love hearing from you. And if you're enjoying this deep dive into the bizarre side of nature, please share this video with your friends who appreciate the wonderfully weird. Now, let's get back to the countdown. Hopping into our number 2 spot is an amphibian with a truly gross defense mechanism and a diet that can be, well, impactful. Get ready for the infamous cane toad.
Originally introduced to Australia to control cane beetles, the cane toad has become a major invasive species. And one of the reasons is their incredibly effective, albeit gross, defense. Cane toads possess large parotid glands behind their eyes that secrete a potent milky toxin called bufotoxin. When threatened or bitten, these glands can release this toxin, which is highly poisonous to many native Australian animals that haven't evolved defenses against it. Dogs and cats are also susceptible. The effects can range from irritation and nausea to seizures, paralysis, and even death. It's a truly nasty defense, and it has had a devastating impact on Australian wildlife. But the gross doesn't stop there. Cane toads are also notoriously voracious eaters with a very indiscriminate palate. They will eat just about anything they can fit in their mouths, including insects, other frogs, small reptiles, mammals, and even pet food and garbage. This opportunistic eating habit contributes to their success as an invasive species. However, and here's where the fascinating part comes in, some native Australian animals have actually learned to exploit the cane toad's toxicity in a rather peculiar way. Some snake species, like the freshwater snake, have developed a resistance to the toxin and can actually eat small cane toads. And even more surprisingly, some birds, like the Torresian crow, have been observed flipping cane toads under their backs and selectively eating the less toxic underbelly, avoiding the poison glands. Talk about a risky but resourceful meal. So, while the cane toad's toxic defense and indiscriminate eating habits are undeniably gross in their impact in nature, the way some native animals have adapted to this introduced threat is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the natural world. It's a gross situation with a fascinating evolutionary twist. And now for our number 1 animal with a truly gross but utterly fascinating habit. Drum roll, please. It's the one, the only, Snot Otter. Okay. The official name is the Eastern Hellbender Salamander, but the nickname Snot Otter is just too perfect to ignore. And it really tells you a lot about this incredible amphibian. These large, fully aquatic salamanders are covered in a layer of mucus, giving them a perpetually slimy appearance. This constant layer of slime is crucial for their survival. It helps them breathe as they absorb oxygen directly through their skin. The slime also provides a protective barrier against parasites and infections. So while it might seem gross to us, this slimy coating is essential for their health and well-being.
But the gross factor doesn't end with their perpetually snotty exterior. Hellbenders also have a rather unique way of feeding and caring for their young. They are ambush predators, hiding under rocks and waiting for unsuspecting crayfish, insects, and small fish to pass by. They then gulp them down whole. And when it comes to reproduction, male hellbenders are the primary caregivers. They create underwater nests under large rocks and guard the eggs laid by the female, sometimes for months until they hatch. During this time, the male will often develop a thick, sticky secretion from glands in their tail. This secretion is thought to have antibacterial and antifungal properties, helping to protect the eggs from infection. It's a dedicated father, covered in slime and, well, more slime.
Unfortunately, these fascinating snot otters are facing significant threats due to habitat loss, pollution, and disease. Their permeable skin makes them particularly vulnerable to changes in water quality. So while their slimy lifestyle might seem a bit gross, these incredible amphibians are a vital part of their ecosystems and deserve our protection. The Eastern Hellbender, the Snot Otter, takes the top spot for its truly unique and perpetually slimy existence. It's a reminder that what might seem gross to us is often a crucial adaptation for survival in the natural world. And there you have it, our countdown of the top 6 animals with gross but fascinating habits. I hope you had as much fun and maybe a little bit of learning about these incredible creatures as I did bringing this to you. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more wild and wonderful animal content, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay curious and keep exploring the amazing world around us. Did you know that some people actually eat haggis, a traditional Scottish dish made from sheep's pluck, heart, liver, and lungs, minced with onion, oatmeal, suet, spices, and stock, traditionally encased in the animal's stomach? Talk about embracing gross habits.